Hello, everyone. So this is our reading group for today. We're going to be working on a new book right here. This is book number 7. And we're going to go ahead and go through some of the letters that we'll be using today. So just to recap, we have p, 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 p. We have n, n. B, 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 g, 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 k, k, c. We have r. We have d, 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 o, l, s, t, 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 m, j, 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 H, F, and we are still working with our vowel A, and we are working with the short vowel, so it's going to say ah, ah, ah. Okay, so our first word, I want you to listen. We're going to listen to the sounds. We're going to put the sounds back together. We're going to take the sounds apart, and then we're going to spell it, okay? So our first word is dad, okay? Dad. So I want you to think about what the 3 sounds in dad are, right? So we have 3 letters and 3 sounds. So our first sound is D. Second sound, ah. Third sound, D. So that's going to help us to spell it. We have D, ah, D. D, ah, D. Okay, so you might be able to notice that we have 2 d sounds, right? So it's d, ah, d, right? So when we spread those apart, we have d, ah, d. Now let's put them together. Dad. Dad. Okay? Now, we are going to change one letter. All right, so dad is our starting word. And now we're gonna change one letter in dad to make the word sad. All right, sad. The little girl was sad. So let's stop and think about the 3 letters and what letter in sad is different than the letters in dad. Okay, so right now there's going to pop up a question, and the question is, what sound is different in dad and sad? A, the first sound, B, the second sound, or C, the third sound? Again, which sound is different in dad and sad? Is it A, the first sound, B, the second sound, or C, the third sound? Great, you should have picked that it's the first sound, right? In dad, the first sound is D, D. In sad, the first sound is S. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of the D, 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 the first D in dad. Now, pick the letter that you think needs to go in its place to make the word sad. Should I put a T, T, T? Should I put a G, G, G? Or S, S, S? Go ahead and choose your answer. Awesome. You should have picked S, S, S. Right? So now we have sad. Sad. All right, we're going to change one letter to make the word mad. Add. Mad. All right, go ahead and type in the box what letter we need to put in front of add to make mad. Mad. Go ahead and type that in the box. Great, you should have picked M. M. Awesome. We are going to change one letter to make the name Matt. All right. In the question's going to pop up, what place is the sound different in Matt and mad? Is it the initial sound, which means the first one? Is it the sound in the middle or the second sound? Or is it the sound at the end, the third sound? So listen again. We have mad, and we're going to make Matt. Mad, Matt. Go ahead and choose your answer. Great, you should have said the third sound. The last sound is different. So this time we're going to keep the M and the A, ma. And instead of duh, we're going to have t, Matt. All right, now we're going to change one letter to make the word sat. Sat. This time we're going to change the initial or first sound. So we're going from Matt to sat. In the box, type what letter I need now to make the word sat. Sat. Good, you should have chosen S. S-A-T, sat. All right. Now you know what? We already did that word. I think we are all set. Oh, no. We're going to change one letter to make the word sap. Sap. Go ahead and type sap into the box. Great. So you should have S-A-P for the word sap. We're going to change one letter to make the word nap. So listen, app, app. Put it in the box. Great, you should have gotten rid of this S and replaced it with an N to make the word app, nap. All right, our last word before we get started reading, we're going to make the word tap. We're going to change one letter to make the word tap. Go ahead and put it in the chat or in the box. Perfect. You should have app, tap. And if we add an S to the end of this word, it is now taps, which means you're tapping more than one time. All right, let's go ahead and get started reading our book. So go ahead and take a second to read the title. And in the chat, I want you, or not the chat, in the box, type the word dad. Dad. Perfect. So let's go ahead and read this together now. You should have read Matt and Dad. And in the box, you should have had D-A-D for dad. Okay. Go ahead and read. Good. So in the box, you're going to type the word nap. Awesome. So you should have read this page saying, Dad has a nap. Go ahead and read. In the box, you're going to write the word mat. Mat. Great. You should have read this page as saying Matt taps dad. Go ahead and read. In the box, go ahead and write the word sat. Perfect. You should have read this page as Matt taps dad. Dad sat. Go ahead and read. Put the word mad in the box. Great. You should have read, is dad mad? And remember, this little thing right here means it's a question. He's like, oh, I woke him up. Is dad mad? Oh no. Okay, let's find out. Oh, Miss Rice put that in there twice. Oh no, I missed a page. Hold on, guys. Here you go. This is the page that's supposed to be there. All right. So in the box, write the word is. From this page right here. So it should say, is Matt sad? How do you think we know? Look at him cry. He's crying. Okay. But luckily, let's finally read this page right here. It says, oh, in the chat, go ahead and put and you should have read this as Matt and Dad sat. And by their faces, we should be able to tell how it turned out. Okay, so our questions, and these are going to come up in the little box, and they're multiple choice. So, why does Matt tap Dad? A, because he's sad. B, because Dad is sleeping. Or C, because he's excited. So let's go back to the page. Okay. And you know what? There is one of those answers is correct, but I think that this book right here tells us why he wants Dad to wake up. Okay, so why did Matt tap Dad? Because Matt's sad, because Dad is sleeping, or because he's excited? All right, next question. What does Dad do when Matt taps him? What does he do when Matt taps him? Sneaky Dad. A, surprises Matt. B, cries. Or C, runs away. All right. He surprises him. Look, there he is. All right, now last question. Why is Matt sad? A, because he thinks Dad's mad. B, because he ripped his book. Or C, he got hurt. All right. Yeah, he thought Dad was mad. Oh my goodness. All right. So you guys did so good today. Keep up the good work, and I will see you later.